Good afternoon, friends. Today we'll see some more important points about the patent procedure and what are the things one person must be knowing when he plans to apply for a patent of any invention. It is true for any other things as well, but we are just talking about or restricting ourselves for patenting of an invented object, invented product. Okay. Today we'll have to look into these aspects, that is disclosure of the patent document. I have mentioning in the previous class a little bit about these things. We'll see some more details today. Then what are the different stages of processing of patent application? How to get the international patent? What are the costs involved in the patenting? And what is the importance of patent information? What is the current trend? What are the difficulties of patent office in today's scenario? Hope I am clear to you. We'll proceed further. See, one important aspect is disclosure of document. I was telling you about for an inventor, the important document is his lab book. That is the observation book. Otherwise, he has to sign a document about the as a proof of his invention at the time of filing the application to the patent office. Okay. Now, what are things you have to be writing in that? Is the content what he writes should be very clear and complete. I told you, a common man with who can read English must be able to understand and he must be able to reproduce the same thing. That should be the way he has to write it. And say when you have an invented product, it is not harmful. It is safe as long as there is no difficulty in handling that product. Otherwise, there is no problem. That item he can keep with him. But there is another important area where we deal with microorganisms. So some nations, of course nowadays all nations have a policy that they have to deposit the microorganism in a recognized depository institution. Therefore, they have to deposit it. Why they have to deposit it? Because that may be harmful for the environment, for the health, for the people. Suppose it is mishandled. Therefore, before he applies for the patent, he has to deposit in the government organization recognized by the government. That is about the microorganisms. That is anything regarding the biotechnology products as such. Okay. Now, before anyone planning to apply for a patent, he has to keep in mind several things. As I told you in the previous class, first he must be knowing whether it is patentable. I explained you the none test, novelty, utility or usefulness, as well as non-obviousness. Only if it meets, then he has to go forward to apply for a patent. That's the first thing. Second one, he must always keep in mind that how others are interested in his product. When I say others are interested, the companies who are going to manufacture those items, there should be some taker of your product, your invented item. Therefore, companies should come forward to look at your product. Similarly, how customers are interested in that. Who are the customers for this product? For example, if you invent a mobile phone, customers are plenty in numbers. Suppose if you invent a missile, only the nations are, the governments are interested in the missile. It may not give you much profit because that is a government product. Therefore, an inventor must keep in mind before applying to the patent that who are the interested party, who are the companies going to manufacture this. Similarly, who are the customers who are interested in it. That also matters. Because always you should remember, patenting is expensive. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Patenting is an expensive process because at various stages of patent application and processing, you have to apply for, you have to pay the fees prescribed by the patent office. Now, not only that, it is a long process. What do you mean by long process? Say, I'll explain you later what do you mean by long process. Several times you may have to go to the patent examiner. You have to answer the queries, objections raised by various people. Therefore, it is a long process. It is moreover, why expensive is, depending on the nature of your invention, the patent agent will charge you heavily because you know the importance of the patent. Once you apply through a patent agent, he must be knowing every details of your invented item. Therefore, patent agent also charges the fees. Of course, if there is a litigation, later you require an attorney, a legal officer who has to take care. Therefore, patenting is expensive. The long process. It takes almost 2 years to deal with this patent business. If it is granted, fine. Suppose it is not granted at the last stage, you will lose money as well as time. Therefore, it is a long process. An investor must remember that. So, the patent agent, before applying to the patent, will do an important task. The task is called as prior art search. Prior art search. Nowadays, you get various kinds of softwares where the inventions very much similar to your inventions, which are correlating your inventions, can be searched for. Remember, there are more than 40 million patents world over. And every year you will get more than one patent new. That means your invention or a related area of your invention should not be found anywhere in the world. Then only you can get the patent. Therefore, before applying stage itself, the patent agent will do that important task. It is an expensive process, prior art search. Next one, where to apply? Where to apply internationally or in the state or in a region of states. Few countries make an organization, in that also you can apply. Therefore, depending on where do you apply, each patent office will charge you. That means, again, depending on your requirements, you have to see the cost of these things. I hope how responsible a person who is going to apply. I hope it is clear to you. So, what are the content of patent application? I was telling you in the previous class as well. Now again, I'll describe a little better, more things. Patent application or patent document is a big document. Several hundred to several thousand pages also it may go, depending on the nature of the patent application, patent product, all those things matters. Therefore, it is a big process. It involves the full description of the invention. The patent officer, the examiner expect every small detail also should be represented in the patent application, because in one or the other way he'll see that you give that information through queries, questions. Moreover, it tells or it asks for the claims, how I am going to benefit it, what extent I want to protect the patent from misusing, or even otherwise how I can use it, how a person can use my product. Therefore, what extent the rights should be protected. This has to be clearly specified. Depending on the nature and number of claims, the fees, patent application fees also increases. I was mentioning you in previous class. Patent application also involves a lot of drawings. As I told you, everything need not be explained in terms of sentences. It is easy always to represent matters through some sketch, drawing. An engineering sketch or drawing will give you more details than what you explain. And your drawing should be unique compared to other drawing. That is easy to do it. Therefore, all the patented items have very good drawings. Also, more important thing is an abstract. As you read a research paper, patent application also should have an abstract. What is the meaning of abstract? Abstract will tell you in short the important points involved in your research. That's very important, right? Therefore, in the patent application, writing abstract is more important. Looking at the abstract itself, a company may find interest in your products. That is a very important thing. Along with that, what else you have in the patent document? It has date of filing the application, priority date. Say, date of filing and priority date may differ. You know why? I told you. If you complete it on the day of application itself, give the date, that date will be the date of filing. Sometimes you can apply without date. 6 months afterwards, automatically the date is considered. Then that becomes a priority date. Otherwise, the date of filing itself is a priority date. What are the bibliographic details? It also may give the bibliographic details, how you have proceeded in your invention, what are the steps you have taken at various stages. It should contain the details of the applicant. That is like name of the applicant, address of the applicant, or inventors, who are the people involved in the process of invention. Therefore, now I hope it is clear to you, a patent document is a big thing. A document involving several hundred pages. That is to be submitted incomplete at the time of completion, complete submission of the application. That is about within 1 month of the first filing of the 1 year of the 1 year of the first filing of the application. Now, we look at what are the different stages of processing an application. That's very important. So once 1 year you complete, or even extra 3 months you complete after the filing of the application, then it is the patent officer's job to constitute the examination committee. He will constitute a committee in which he will appoint a patent examiner. Now you remember, friends, patent examiner must be an expert in the field of that work. The patent can be anything, as you know. It may be physical, it may be biological, it may be a chemical aspects. Therefore, for your patent to be examined, a person who knows the things in his area, which he should match with this area, that is, patent examiner must be an expert in the field. Now again, I am referring the process of examination. It's time consuming. Legal fees is expensive. Why time consuming? I'll tell you. The next steps I am explaining you. Examination is not 1 day or 1 hour process. It's a time consuming process. And there is any legal issues comes, then again patent examiner will refer it to you. You have to come out of that. You have to win the legal battle if your item is to be patented. Therefore, first one is called formal examination. Formal examination, that is, patent examiner will look into your application, see whether it meets the patent requirements. As I told you, particularly none test. Say it involves very, very complex or tedious procedure. That's called search prior art search in the specific field. What in by prior art search? Suppose you are giving the title with some 5 words. Okay, 5 words are given. Then each word he will search in the databases available. In the available databases, he will search for that word, whether similar link is available. Each word is searched, whether any prior art. Prior art means whether this matter exists, to check the novelty, newness. It also tells you the non-obviousness as well. Therefore, this is very, very tedious process. Softwares are there. They take a lot of time, like plagiarism check in thesis. It's a big process. Plagiarism check is easy because it's a limited, and you are not given a very you are not getting any benefit from that. But patent is not like that. You will be benefited, and other person will go and sue you later in the court. Therefore, prior art search is a very, very important and tedious process. Now, along with that, this prior art search. See, once the prior art search is the results of the prior art search, it is told to the examiner. Sorry, the patent applicant. In that, you will be asked several questions, queries. These questions and queries should be answered by the applicant. Therefore, yes, you will give sufficient time to answer the queries so that you validate your application. Next, another process, what patent officer will do is called substantive examination. Substantive examination. Why they do that? The important aim of the substantive examination is to narrow down the scopes and claims. You claim some 10 items. I want those things, 10 items. But patent officer is not ready to give. we'll see that it is reduced to some smaller numbers. And what will be the scope? You may ask the right with the huge scope for the product, but the patent office may feel that the item do not have such large scope. Therefore, substantive examination means how good is your invention, how good is the product. Substance, you know, substance means how good it is. This is another step involved in processing of application. Now, suppose all these stages are crossed, patent office felt that things are all right, then after 18 months, patent will be granted to the applicant. Patent certificate will be granted to the applicant. This is very important. At the same time, that is the duty of the patent officer to publish this patent in their website. That is, they have to publish. Like gazetteer publications, they have to publish in their website. That is the authentic document from the patent office. Okay. Now, once suppose process examination, the examination process is having the positive conclusion, then patent is granted. That is, I referred it as a granting the patent, and the applicant will get the patent certificate. Now, another aspect involved is the opposition. Many patent officers provide a period during which third parties may object the patent. Therefore, you will be given sufficient time. Normally, 1 to 2 years time is given to raise an objection. Any third party can give his evidence and object the patent given to one person. This is also possible. Therefore, after specific time limits, no objection comes, then you are through. That is, the person is granted the patent. These are various stages involved in the patenting process. I hope I am clear to you. Yes. Now, this is the procedure followed, particularly in India like countries. Now, next question is, are you happy with the Indian patent or the patent granted in your own country? Because that allows you to manufacture the items, market the items only in that particular country. But nowadays, the information will reach to any part of the world within no time. Then what is important? Internationally, you have to protect the patent. There are 3 ways you can go for the international patent. One is called national route. What is my national route? You have to go to that particular country. That is, individually go to different countries. For example, you want to patent it in German, US, France, Poland, like that, different countries. What is difficult is the entire procedure, whatever you have the document, it has to be translated into their language. You have to wait for the procedure, whatever procedure is followed in India, same thing is followed there also. You have to give the fees again. The time, duration, cumbersome process is expensive. Therefore, going to the national route, when I say national route, go to that particular country where you want to get the patent, apply their patent office, get the patent done. Translation, because language is different, they have to translate, the items has to be translated to their language, and fees you have to pay, take long time. That is the first case. Second one is regional rule. In many occasions, various countries come together to have a common conclusions. They have a regional agreement. For example, European Patent Office of Gulf Cooperation countries. What is the advantage? Suppose you go for European Patent Office, then who are those countries signed the agreement to agree that patent or that document, all those countries you will get the patent. That means your product naturally get the patent in all those countries where the patent agreement is done by this country. That is little better because you don't have to go to individual countries. Third one is international rule. So because of the formation of WIPO, that is the World Intellectual Property Organization, more than 190 countries nowadays signed for that WIPO agreement. They have Patent Cooperation Treaty. WIPO administered the Patent Cooperation Treaty, PCT. With the help of that, if you apply through WIPO, then the items can be patented and that cannot be reproduced by any one of the member countries without the knowledge of the original patent owner. That is the easiest way and it covers large number of countries as well. Okay. Now we'll see little things about the date of, we'll look at the date of inventor's first application. This is very, very important. I told you, the date of filing the application is very important. That is given as a priority date. Suppose you apply for a patent in your state or anywhere else, no problem for that. So within 12 months of time, you can apply for a patent in any one of the countries. You make use of the previous three routes, whether it's national route, you go for regional route or international route, whatever may be. I can explain you again. Suppose you apply the patent application, file the patent application today. From today, 1 year time, you can apply for the patent internationally anywhere. What is the advantage? The priority date is given in all those applications will be today's date only, the first filing date. Once you cross that 12 months time, then that priority date you won't get it. Therefore, once you file, within 1 year you can apply anywhere. Someone else applies for a patent within that time of period, there is 1 year of time, to a similar product like you, but patent will be given to you if your priority date will be earlier. This is very, very important aspect. Similarly, the Patent Cooperation Treaty, PCT, also provides you 18 months of grace period. Here it is 12 months. No? If you go for international patents through the WIPO, then 6 more months you will get. That is about 18 months. Therefore, remember the priority date, the filing date plays very, very important role because we are talking about the patents which are, in other words, gives the business, gives you the money. That's very important. I hope my points are clear to you. Now, I was mentioning you about the cost of the patent. We will see much more details of this. As I told you, application fees varies from nation to nation, state to state. That depending on, say India will pay in rupees, America you have to pay in dollars. If you go to Europe, it becomes euros. Therefore, amount differs. Not only that, cost of patent is depending on some more aspects. One is, what is the nature of the invention? How important is your invention? One example. Now you look at the COVID-19 virus. Suppose someone discovers a medicine for that. Then you know the importance of that medicine. Priority. Everybody wants. Say, in that case, such kind of patent application, starting from patent agent, patent attorney, depending on the claim, even the patent office will charge you more. It's complexity. When I say complexity, you remember, suppose someone is patenting for an aeroplane. He has designed an aeroplane. See the complexity of the structure. The patent examiner, the committee constituted by the patent officer, should have very, very experts in the areas of aerodynamics, aeroplane engineering. It's a complex patent, a complex item. Therefore, they will charge more. Correct? If it is simple, a safety pin, then no much complexity in that, which is cheaper. Whereas design of an aeroplane will be very, very costly affair. The fees of the agent, I told you, attorney, that also changes. They will come to know what is the importance of this product tomorrow in the society, how much money it will fetch you. Accordingly, they will charge. Length of the application. I told you, the patent document will be of several hundred pages. So many details, minute details they have to write there. Therefore, length becomes more. In other words, you have to charge more. You have to pay more. Next one, the objections raised during the processing. Objection raised during the processing. Sorry for that error. What am by objection raised for the processing? At various stages, examiner will raise objection. Even after the patent is granted, anybody can raise objections. You have to resolve those objections. Therefore, again, it involves a fees and charges for the attorney. Cost of prior art search, I told you, it's a complex process. Prior art search is a complex process. You have to pay huge fees for that. Moreover, every year you have to renew the patent. That is called renewal fees or maintenance fees. Suppose you do not do the renewal of the patent, you may lose the patent. Therefore, to keep patent alive, you have to renew it every year by paying a renewal fees or a maintenance fees. These are the general costs involved in patenting. Now, patent information, I told you there is an office under the government, patent office. One important task is patent information. What this information are? Technical information, technical details of the items invented. Only the experts can understand that. Engineers can understand, technical people, or the people involved in such kind of processes can understand. It also gives you legal information. When I say legal information, that it will be telling you the claims. What can be done with this, what cannot be done with this. Who will get the benefit, how will get the benefit, who can use, in which region he can use. What is the purpose? Whether it's a common man's purpose whether it is a medical expert's purpose or whether defense purpose. Everything will be written in the legal information. And this will be published by the patent office once the patent is granted. Therefore, this is a very laborious process of the patent office to give the full information about the patent granted whenever it is granted to anyone. Now why it is so complex? I told you 40 million patents are already available worldwide now. And every year you will be adding 1 million more. That means you see in the complexity, prior search, whatever, such huge demand is there for the patents because ultimately it is business, money. Okay. Now, why demand is there, or what industry will look at the patents? Why industries are interested? Because they are the industry people. They want to improve the existing technology. You look at any technology previous years, earlier years, every year how improvement is done. Existing technology improved. To find a ready-made solution to the technological problem. If there's a problem, technological problem, you should find a solution to that. Increase the production and productivity. Industry look for the materials, equipments where it is available. Material as well as equipment, both are patented. Materials means a new material someone prepares, that is patented. The equipment, there's a new product, industry looks for that. Identify suitable technology for adoption or transfer. They are interested in identifying the new technology to find the technology transfer so that they get more money from the product. Sometimes they look for alternate technology for transfer. If you look at how the granite industry or the flooring, marble, whatever you see, if you just observe for about 10 years, you'll come to know how much technology transfer takes place. To take in any field, technology transfer takes place, becomes more people friendly, and it is more liked by people. Then industry will look for that. Moreover, state of art, any industry want to become number one, therefore they want to have state of art technology to initiate the new manufacturing processes. State of art technology means cost effective, better, and more friendly to the people. This kind of technology is used by people. It is very, very important. Therefore, industries are looking at these things for the purpose of this. Okay. Now, after the items, there is another aspect because till 1900, this problem was not there. Only after 1970s, Intel came, later softwares came. See, protection of software comes under copyright. Software is a written document, no? It is coming under the copyright law. But unfortunately, the copyright doesn't understand or is not able to protect the concept behind the software. Because nowadays you cannot distinguish much between software and hardware. A hardware, partially software, or both are linked together nowadays. Therefore, they fail to understand the concept behind the software. Therefore, anybody can write a program which can be easily translated to other languages. And you know the demand for the software. Therefore, there is a foundation called foundation for a free information infrastructure. They came to some conclusion worldwide how a software is patented along with having the copyright. Of course, we are not dealing this much, but software is also patented like an invented item, not only by copyright, but also with the help of the patent. Okay, we'll see one more thing now at the end. Now, what about the biology items? Say, till 1970s also, people thought only physics, chemistry, and mathematics, engineering, technological people can do the invention. But now, today, you know the importance of biology. Therefore, patenting on biological items are agreed worldwide. They are mainly dealing with these three items, internationally agreed three items. One is microorganisms and substances produced by them. Now, bacteria, viruses. Suppose you develop a new virus, a bacteria, and subsequent you can have some other items from that, good for good or bad, but this has to be protected. It is the international agreement of the people to protect these microorganisms and substances produced by them. Similarly, methods of agriculture, horticulture, micropropagation. Say you come across various kinds of new technology adopted in the agricultural field, horticulture field, and micropropagation, farmers aspects. All these things has to be protected. People agreed now to protect. Say micro irrigation you have, drip system you have, sprinkler systems you have. This has to be protected for the benefit of the humankind. Third one, genetically modified organisms. This is the problem of today. You have genetically modified organisms. It can be used as a biological warfare weapon, a biological bomb. Therefore, this has to be protected. If you modify any gene of any organism, then it is the responsibility of the nation to protect it for the safety of the people. Therefore, all these three items are majorly protected under the biological items. And another thing is TRIPS, we have seen the TRIPS treaty, they excluded plants and animals because you cannot claim one animal of your country, you cannot make a patent on that. They excluded it. Sorry. They excluded that. Therefore, people cannot have a monopoly on the plants or animals. I hope we have covered entire things under the patents, inventions. Okay. The coming classes we have to